Hi everyone, welcome back to Once Upon an Orchid, and today's adventure is to to remount this Holcoglossum amesianum. As you can see, when I bought this, it's got flowers. The flowers are fading. Okay, so we can see it. I'll put a photo up of the flower anyway, so it needs to be repotted because the flowers not only has it faded, but the plant's pretty dry. I kept it inside my house, so it also has got two kikis, as in one here, and yeah, I'm going to propagate it. How? Because here, all right, there is an arrow root here, so I'm going to make a cut here. I'm going to later on, next thing is to cut here, okay, and whatever is left here will also go back to the nursery, and just hopefully we get another kiki of it. So yeah, hopefully we get 3 plants. Okay, so let's begin. First of all, we need secateurs. So today I'm using something different. Okay, I'm using these shears, actually the kitchen shears by Cut Above. I put the description down below. Alright, you can buy them in Australia. They're based in Sydney. So they are really strong. So I'm going to demonstrate to you, okay, that they are very good for orchids. And then we're going to first sterilize this. Very easy, don't worry. Okay, I'm just going to first take out the old flower spike here. Yeah, I'm going to save some of the pollen. Take out the other old inflorescence here. As you can see, there are 2 arrow roots. There's one here and one here, so I'm going to make an incision right about here. So I think the plant has decided to separate itself from the mother. Yeah, as you can see, okay, hopefully you can see that actually it's gone a little bit brown. All right, so this is one plant, and I mean, if you're not confident, you could just leave this alone and have 2 plants, but I'm very adventurous. I trust my propagation instincts. After this, it may not flower for another 2-3 years, who knows. So I'm going to make the incision. Okay, hopefully you can see right here. There we go. Okay, as you can see, the incision is right here where the new plant starts to grow out from the old plant. Okay, right here. And I'm very rough with my plants. Yank it out. Okay, so if you break the roots, never mind. So hopefully that, I think there's still some life inside here, that somehow this part, okay, it's still viable and it will throw out another kiki. So this is going to be left back in the nursery. Still will fertilize it and water it as per usual with every other plant. So I'm going to just cut out some of the extra roots here. If you want to know how I save the pollen, alright, I will put a shorts up. Actually, I did that previously for my Facebook page, Orchid History Project, so you can check that out. I might update it because I've changed the way how I save the pollen a little bit, but anyway. So right now you can see that I have got a mount here, alright, which basically is a piece of hardwood. Basically this is a piece of mock orange hole, put a wire through, yeah, nice and solid. Alright, so how do you basically mount orchids? Very easy. It's that, like, you just bind it right here. So the idea is you want the plant to give it the most surface area, okay, for the root to grow around, and yeah, hopefully grow kikis will just come out here or come out somewhere here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what material I'm going to use to mount the plant, I'm going to use strips of stocking, which I've cut. So you cut the legs of the stocking, you know, and make it into strips, and then take wet sphagnum moss, just slap it on. So I take this strip, so the thickest part I usually bind it in the middle so it doesn't run away. I could go on to, yeah, I think 2 rounds is fine. There you go. Just tie a double knot, 1 knot here, okay, and a double knot like this. Alright, so you get some loose bits and all that running around. If you don't feel confident, you want sphagnum moss to hold better, you can take another strip. Done. So the plant is nice and firm in place. So the roots will grow, okay, all around when it wants to. There's some moisture for it to kick its growth off. And that's it. Oh, of course, do not forget to add the label. So this is the bigger plant. Just mount it somewhere in the middle, not too, a bit lower, so that, you know, if the plant wants to grow upwards, but I doubt it will. It's just basically, this is a big, thick piece of iron bark. So it's another hardwood, Aussie hardwood too. And yeah, same thing. So just take your wet sphagnum moss, so Holcoglossum is a Chinese, Indo-Chinese species, and it likes to dry out a little bit more. So that's why mount works better than in a pot. So yeah. Done. So simple. Okay, so like I said, again, do not forget to write the name tag on it. And yeah, you just hang it in your greenhouse. So how do you know whether a plant likes to be on the mount? Look at this. Okay, it's got big thick roots, meaning that it holds and stores a lot of its moisture in its root system. And so if it's sitting in a pot where the media is not very loose, it could just not want to grow, because what it wants is to pretty much crawl around. And yeah, so this is how you know whether a plant likes a mount, and this one really does. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little adventure today. Here are the 2 mounts that I've put up at the side of the orchid house, and hopefully, and I believe they will grow nice and be happy there, and hopefully it will grow a pup. So I'll get 3 plants in total. So if you have any questions about what you've seen, kindly put your questions in the comment below. If you've enjoyed this, a thumbs up would be fantastic, and consider subscribing. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. And yep, I'm Hendrika. I'm your guide in Once a Pond and Orchid, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.